everybody, welcome back to Talk With Nia. Let's get into it. We need to talk about Halle and DDG. So apparently the two were not following each other anymore. People noticed that DDG was not following Halle. Her pictures were off of his Instagram, and then she wasn't following him. So DDG also put out a post and said, all these girls are the same. And, like I said, Halle's pictures weren't on his page. She still had a picture of them on her page. Now, this got interesting because Halle's sister went to social media and she had this to say.
When I go on YouTube first thing in the morning and I see my sister on the blogs and it's over some dude. Daryl, DDG, like, bro, what's wrong with you? Halle's not like the ones that you've been with. You will not treat her the way that you've treated these others. I don't give a freak if y'all had issues going on. That's what you won't do. Please understand that. Like, you're not going to do her the way that you did everybody else. You're not going to come to social media and try to put her on blast and insinuate or put out something to make it seem like she was doing something that she wasn't doing. You need to pipe down and get yourself together. If y'all broke up, then you need to just unfollow and just keep it pushing. You don't have to put nothing out there like that about all these girls is the same. Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Okay.
So even though she said that in the video, if you guys looked at the post right next to it, she said she talked to her sister and ain't nothing going on or whatever. So what is this? Because people were on social media saying, of course they're going to be Team Halle, right? But people were also saying, like, DDG better not be doing this for likes or attention, or he better not just have doing this for like a YouTube video, clickbait kind of stuff. Okay? So what's going on? Even though it's none of our business, it's all of our business, because we ain't trying to see Halle getting into no mess. Like, he already knows that the public is very protective of Halle. He already knows this. So what do y'all think about this whole situation? Now let's get to Beyonce and Dawn Richards. Now, we spoke about Dawn recently and how she was a member of the girl group Danity Kane. Remember, we talked about them if you're subscribed to the channel. Well, this topic kind of came up after Beyonce received her Grammys and all that other stuff. People were talking about how Dawn made at least 3 Renaissance albums. And they were basically saying, we slept on Dawn. Now, Dawn went solo. After her time in Danity Kane, she did join Dirty Money, right? With Diddy and another lady. Her name is losing my mind right now. I can't remember it. But she joined Dirty Money. And then she went solo. So I believe Dawn is independent now. I think she's still making music. But do you think that we slept on Dawn? Have you guys, like, those of you guys that said you were Danity Kane fans, did you guys actually listen to Dawn's music as a solo artist and still follow her? I am guilty of not doing that. So I don't know if she made, albums that's similar to like the Renaissance album by Beyonce. But you know how that goes sometimes, especially if you were previously an artist under Diddy. Sometimes you just don't really get pushed back up to the top after that. Now, speaking of Beyonce, she will be doing 52 shows for her Renaissance tour after adding additional shows. And this will become her biggest solo stadium tour to date. Now, Beyonce, please be careful during this tour, okay? Take care of yourself. I know she goes hard preparing for her tours and everything like that. I'm only saying this because remember when she did the performance in Dubai, she was limping, so it looked like she had some issues with her ankle or whatever. So, girl, you're doing a lot of shows, honey. Please be careful and be well prepped, okay? All right. Now, moving on, let's talk about Rihanna. Rihanna is gearing up for her Super Bowl performance, as we know, which is right around the corner. Are you guys excited? Who are you rooting to win at the Super Bowl? Okay. Now, the rumors of her announcing a tour is still swirling around. We've been talking about this for months. Ever since Rihanna announced that she was going to be performing at the Super Bowl, this rumor has been going on forever, it seems like. Now, people think that she's going to be on tour. People think she's going to be announcing new music, a new album. People think she's just going to roll out the music carpet for us, okay? But imagine if all we get is a Super Bowl performance and that's it. And she just goes back into doing Fenty. What happens then, you guys? Because this rumor has been going on for too long. I'm just thinking, like, maybe she's just going to give us a performance and that's it. And if she does, I'm gonna just deal with it. Now let's move on to Cardi B and Offset. So we spoke a lot about these two in yesterday's video. But they will be having a McDonald's meal in time for Valentine's Day, and they will star in a Super Bowl commercial promoting their meal. So are y'all going to be getting the Cardi B and Offset meal? So a lot of celebrities now are starting to get these McDonald's partnerships. Sweetie had her meal. Travis Scott had his meal. So now we're getting the Cardi B and Offset meal. So are you guys going to be buying? Now let's move on. So JT from the City Girls was spotted at her hairline release party with Kiss. So congratulations to JT. Listen to what she had to say.
Since I was a little girl, I've been using Kiss, and you know, we always see it in the beauty supply stores. So it's very exciting for me to be a part of this brand. My favorite of the brand is the Edge Control because it smells so good and it has my edges laid, as y'all can see. And yeah, it's about to be a good year. We're about to turn Kiss colors and carry all the way up. We should have everybody edges laid.
So this is nice to see. We recently did talk about the City Girls on the channel, you know, what's going on with them. Clearly they're going to be doing their own thing. But most of the time we've just been seeing Young Miami doing her own thing. You know, she has her Carisha Please show. She's on BMF. She was just on You People. She's getting into her acting. You know, she's been doing a lot of things on her own. But to see JT actually have something on her own now, it's nice to see. And of course, I want to see these two together. So shout out to JT putting herself out there. Now, lastly, I wanted to talk about another female rapper, Cash Doll, who's also on BMF. She has some new music coming out, and she revealed the cover to her mixtape called Back on Dexter, which is coming out this Friday. So will you guys be listening to Cash Doll? I wonder if they're going to feature any of her music in BMF, you know, in the credits or whatever, because I noticed that they do that, especially with Power. Like, they will feature some of your songs. If you're an artist, they will. So I wonder. And speaking of BMF, have you guys been watching? What do you guys think so far? And that is all that I have for today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.